Hello everyone, I'm Hilary Chin. Today I want to show you how to interact between Word and Excel in creating graphs. Okay, it's simple. All you need to do is to open your Word document like this. Make sure you have your Word document, make sure you have your Excel. And once you open it like this, you leave your space blank, your Word document blank like this. And let me just increase this page from down here. You see this small plus. Wow, okay. Great. And once you do this, you just come up here to insert. Go to your tab up here. This is home, this is insert. Choose insert and you come to charts. Okay, you click chart, you have column, line, pie, etc. But I want to choose column. You click column and then you click OK. Now once you click, you see what happens. It automatically goes and bring Excel alongside with it. Okay, because these are all products that is provided by Microsoft company, and these products work hand in hand many times to solve problems, business problems. Okay, right here, let's say we want to analyze data. We are going to be assuming a lot of things here. Okay, so right here you can see it has automatically bring you a default state of Excel. This is our default state. Default simply means something that is already there. Okay, that is that it has brought as a suggestion to you. Okay, so now to make things easy for us, it also comes and then gives you a default graph. This is it here. Okay, so you see from under here, you see category 1, category 2, category 3, category 4. We have them here: category 1, category 2, category 3, category 4. It means if you write anything here, it automatically changes here. You write anything, it also changes here. And then it also comes now and talks about series. Series 1, series 2, series 3. If you add anything here, it changes here. If you write anything here, it changes here. If you write anything here, it changes. And if you add anything here in this other column, this cell here, sorry, it also add down here. So we are going to be doing all this practically. So let's start. So let's say we want to deal with countries and want to look at the price, we want to look at the cost, and want to look at the profit. Okay, so the first country is Cameroon. Okay, Cameroon. We want to look at the price of Cameroon, because Cameroon. The second country we want to look at is Nigeria. So we want to look at the price of goods in Africa. Okay, and the other one is Kenya. Okay, and then the last one that we have is let's say we want to look at Ghana. Good. So we want to look at all these prices, okay, across Africa. So you see that each time we change from here, it has turned all to series now to this country. You see, so it's changing here. Let's assume that you already did your analysis on a paper and you want to quickly insert this analysis. This is the best way to go. So this is it. We have now inserted our countries. So we want to look at the prices. So the first thing we want to look at in all these countries is the prices. The second thing we want to look at is the cost that goods, their goods, and the last thing we want to look at is the profit. Okay, perfect. You see, we are good to go. So you simply come here. We want to delete all this. These are default figures that we put there. Okay, so I wanted to do this practically so you see how this is done. Okay, and also there's something I also want you to see. You see that the moment we remove all this, you see all the graphs are gone. You see right here, all the graphs are gone. Now we no more have graphs here. Okay, remember that every graph or every column of a graph, bar chart, pie chart, you see that color based on a number, based on an information. Okay, it's reflecting an information whether it is high or low. So let's come here and start. So first of all, I want us to create formulas. Okay, so the first thing I want us to create here is that, of course, you always have under profit. With a click, we click OK, equals to, and then we see price minus cost. Okay, let's say a good cost 200 and then we sold it 300. So 300 the price minus the cost, it gives us the profit. So we just simply come here and we say price, we click to this cell minus the cost. Okay, and we click OK. So it automatically gives us the formulas. Okay, so let's say we bought the good 200 and we sold it 400 in Cameroon. Automatically the price is 200. You see the profit is 200 here. You see we start having our flesh back in terms of the columns. You see we start having it back. So price, cost, and profit, you see they have equal space because they are at the same level, because they have 200. Let's say we bought this one 100 and we sold it 700 in Nigeria. We bought this one 200 and we sold it 500 in Kenya. We bought this one maybe 100 and we sold it 300. Okay, good. So these are our profit. You see now that as we put numbers, we start getting the flesh. Okay, and then you see here that we have all this series up here has changed to price, cost, and profit. You see, so this is how you do your analysis. Let's say you had it on a paper and you want to put it in. This is how easy it is. Now I can come here again and just click here on this blue column here, and I right click and it says add data label, and I click. You see it transfers this data label from here, from Kenya, which represents price from Kenya, which is 500 here, and then brings it here. If I click to this other one and I right click, you see it does the same thing. You see it brings this 300 from Ghana here, you see, under this price here, and it brings it here. If I want to take profit, I can just come again and I click profit, and then I add data labels. You see it brings all the profit from Ghana. The profit from Ghana is 200 here. The profit from Kenya here is 300 here. You see this is it here. The profit again from Nigeria here is 600 here. You see the profit from Cameroon, the profit from Cameroon here is 200. We can see it here. So if I come again to Cameroon and I right click here and I just add the data labels here, you see, sorry, I just want to add data labels. On a right click and then I add, sorry, it's not giving me the result. I need to click again, add data labels, so it gives me that. Okay, and I come again, add data labels, so it gives me that. You see, so I come to this right again and I add data labels. You see, so we have added the data labels here. You see, and then also I can just come here again and I make my mouse, it changes to this, and I right click, you see, and I drag. You see here, you see, and I drag. Okay, and then I open this space. You see how I can navigate between my Word document and my Excel without any stress. So now I can really see my data clearly, and then right here I can still right click and I right click and I delete. You see, I'm now cleaning my data. I can still right click here and I right click and I delete. I can still right click here and then I delete. I'm trying to delete. Okay, it's not going, it's fine. So right here I can also adjust. You see, I can also adjust to adjust it and make it really smaller. So right here again I can still come here and it changes to days, and then I bring it here, and then maybe I add another item by just coming here and just adjusting and say, okay, total, this one is just fiction now. Okay, and then I say total, let's say I just put 200 again, then I put 600 again. I just want to show you something again, 300. So we can keep adding items. Okay, we can keep adding items, and you see it adding. You see it has added here. If I come again and I right click and I add my data labels, I still bring it here. You see, so this is how you navigate. Okay, and when you come here, you also add here total. Okay, so if we keep adding, let me show you something here. If I change this to this and I reduce this and I expand this again a little bit, you see, so you see now that if we keep adding, if we also add another country here, we will also add here. Okay, so this is what you should know and learn how to navigate between Word and Excel in a very easy and very smooth way. Okay, thank you so much for coming and watching, and keep us updated with what you think we should teach ahead. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.